speaker is another star of Labour's opposition. He's not been in Parliament for very long, but boy has he made his mark, especially on international solidarity issues. He's the firebrand MP for Brighton Kent Town. 3 names, 1 legend, Lloyd Russell Moyle.
Thank you. It is disgusting when we see children being arbitrarily arrested when they have protested. It is disgusting when we see peaceful protesters mown down with live ammunition. It is disgusting when we see journalists and medics attacked. And what do we see? It happening time and time and time again. And we must say no more. No. And why us? Why here in the UK must we stand up to Palestinian rights and freedom for Palestine? Well, not just because we are members of the human race, not just because we are people that must do the right thing when it comes to human rights, but let us be very clear, Britain helped cause this problem. British imperialism that drew arbitrary lines on maps and thought that you could just move people out of their homes overnight caused the disenfranchisement and the destruction of the Palestinian people's home, and that is why we here in Britain must stand up and speak for the wrongs that we caused. And that is why Jeremy Corbyn, as a leader and Prime Minister of this country, will help wrong those rights. That's why a Labour government will introduce an immediate arms embargo on Israel. So no more. So no more will we be bound by the military-industrial complex that just feeds Israel the ammunition to mow down innocent Palestinians. No more. No more. And it is time that we rebalanced the conflict. Because I tell you one thing, when I studied peace studies at Bradford University, when I worked in Sri Lanka or Kosovo in post-conflict situations, the worst thing you could do would be to treat our 2 unequal sides equally. The worst thing you could do is say they have equal voice, because when the situation is that there is an oppressor and an oppressed, if you treat both sides equally, you continue the oppression. Saying you are a friend of Israel and a friend of the Middle East means that you are continuing the oppression of the Palestinian people. And when we talk about Britain recognising the state of Palestine, let's be clear, the state of Palestine is already recognised by the UN. It is already recognised by hundreds of countries around the world, and it is immoral that we continue to not only treat the 2 states equally, we treat them unequally, where we go and give extra support to Israel. So we will stand up against that. And finally, we will not be afraid of the slurs that are foisted upon Palestinian supporters. Free Palestine!